Today's conversation for me is really critical because it's high time we lauded that actually high standards are being maintained in Africa. It's very easy for us sometimes to think that Africa is just a dark continent and we need a lot of support and very little is happening. But I think the point that I bring across in today's conversation is that we have companies, especially in the pharmaceutical space, that are applying high standards, global standards, that are actually manufacturing critical medicines, life-saving medicines, and not only supplying Africa, but even the global space. We're just not manufacturing any other medicine. We are manufacturing life-saving medicines. Insulin, for the first time, being manufactured in Africa by an African company is a big deal. Lenacapavir, which is the biggest blockbuster in HIV, to date, with 100% prevention of HIV transmission, is going to be manufactured in Africa by an African organization. And at the end of the day, what should this mean? We need guaranteed markets, for example, because this big investment we've done in manufacturing needs a market. And if you're supplying public sector, it means government is the biggest stakeholder. So we need more and more conversations to continue happening to say, are there offtake agreements that governments could consider giving even future local manufacturers? Because some of them shy away because they're like, hey, if you're going to put in a manufacturing facility to channel 30 million doses or whatever drug, who's going to buy? So governments need to come to the table and say, if we really want made in Africa for Africa, are we ready to buy made in Africa? And that means supplying these medicines to the patient. Policies have got to be able to support as well the level of technology and innovation that we are putting behind local manufacturing of pharmaceuticals. Because I'll tell you, for example, one facility for us in Cairo employs 5,000 pharmacists. The ripple effect of the level of capacity building we are putting into the ecosystem is pretty big. And this should happen in Nigeria, should happen in Zambia, should happen in Rwanda, should happen anywhere else. We need also regulatory harmonization, because whereas we are exceptionally high level manufacturing entity as EVA Pharma, we face a lot of barriers when it comes to the regulatory authorities actually opening the doors for these products to be registered in their markets.